Community Center in Oxnard, California. And very rarely will you see a four-rounder in the middle of a card take center stage. But Fernando Vargas, the U.S. Olympian, here in his hometown, will make an entrance with the mariachi band leading the way. And there he is. He's been waiting for this the last 9 months. Vargas with the great lead into the ring. In the camp of Lou Duva, Roger Bloodworth, his trainer, in good hands. Vargas with a matinee idol looks, just 19 years old, the pride and joy of Oxnard, and he is thrilled to be making his pro debut in front of his hometown crowd, which has been so supportive of his efforts since he started in the amateurs at the age of 11.
Well, he was raised in boxing, and as an amateur, they knew this kid was destined for greatness. He loved boxing, and they really love him here in his hometown, Oxnard. The fans really supported him. He joined the Lou Duva team, already knows that now his career is going on. Been in the ring with great fighters, Pernell Whitaker, Ivan Robinson, Vernon Forrest. And now he has his eyes on a world championship belt in the professional ranks.
He went on to become a member of the 1996 U.S. Olympic team, touted to win the gold, but he was upset in the second round in a disputed decision. Fernando trying to take it graciously despite the controversial computer scoring system that cost him a shot at the gold medal.
I just wanted to show everybody that you know, the United States has class, and just handle myself in an adequate way, you know, and I feel that you know, they did this to many fighters before, Roy Jones Jr., Vander Holyfield, and they went on to become greater champions, and I feel that hopefully one day I'll be able to do the same.
Yeah, yes. Refreshing to see a young kid with such maturity. He says, I love to learn, and Lou Duva is the best to learn from. He takes care of his boxers, and I learn fast.
He's also learning a lot from Pernell Whitaker, who he's sparring with. Get Pernell ready for Oscar De La Hoya. He may learn something tonight. He may not. We don't know. On short notice, Jorge Morales steps in. And when's the last time you saw somebody make a pro debut against a guy with 31 professional fights? Out of Mexico, Morales 17-14 with 12 knockouts, taking this fight on very short notice. 31 fights that we know of, and they expect a lot of holding and grabbing and giving Vargas at least something to be concerned about. Let's go for the introductions now. Here's Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, main events, and Don Shargan Productions, along with Budweiser, present a special 4-round bout. This is in the welterweight division. When the bell rings, the man in charge of the action, your referee, Jose Cobian. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black, trimmed with green, and weighing in at 147 pounds. A professional of 33 bouts, 17 victories, 14 losses with 2 draws, and 12 of his 17 victories by KO. He comes to us from Oaxaca, Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, he is Jorge Morales. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white, green, and red, and weighing in at 148 pounds. He's a member of the 1996 U.S. Olympic team, and he is a fighter in amateur boxing history to win 3 world titles in 3 different divisions. Tonight, making his professional debut from Oxnard, California, presenting Fernando Vargas.
Any questions? ¿Alguna pregunta? Protect yourself at all times. Good luck and go back to your corners.
The new generation last week, the pro debut here on Tuesday Night Fights of Omar Shika, who had Kevin Rooney in his corner, managed by Bill Caton and Steve Lott. And now Fernando Vargas steps in the ring as a pro for the first time with the Lou Duva team behind him. Just 19. And he has an attacking Jorge Morales off the start. Lou Duva so excited about this kid who says that all he wants to do is fight all the time. He wants to learn, he runs, he conditions. He just has a great outlook on boxing. It is his life, and feels that before no time he's going to be up to 6-rounders and even 10-rounders, maybe 6 to 8 fights. He'll be fighting 10 rounds already.
And Lou Duva, for him to make time for a fighter like this with his pro debut, you know Lou has a lot of aspirations for him. Duva has a great eye for talent, scoring well, but missing the mark here in this first round is Vargas.
Just a couple of times.
Yeah.
And down goes Morales. Here in the first round, he may not want to face any more of that attack.
Already bleeding from the nose.
The build-up to Vargas longer than the fight. Much longer. Vargas, who broke his left thumb after the Olympics in October. He was supposed to debut in November. It has been a long, long wait. He says he didn't know what to expect. Neither did Morales, who may have had his jaw broken. Vargas said in front of his hometown crowd, the fact that it was his first fight, has been waiting so long for this. They said one of the things about him is that he's smart enough to know that you have to go in and set someone up and just don't go in and try to knock a guy out. And he got the jab going early and just saw that it was wide open for him.
Yeah, he said this is a new experience now as a pro. I must elevate my performance. And with that left hook, he puts Jorge Morales' performance on the canvas. Cracking the left, kind of an uppercut hook from Vargas. Great weapon, and Morales ducked right into it. So this kid is on his way. You know, that first pro fight, you really have a lot of jitters just because it is your first pro fight, and emotionally, all of a sudden you're thinking to yourself, I'm a professional fighter. All these fighters that I'm facing are professionals. So you have a lot on your back, a lot of extra baggage to get that first fight as a pro behind you is certainly a good feeling.
Well, he had 105 amateur fights. He won 100 of those, and now he is in the Duva camp, and he's been trading with Pernell Whitaker. Vernon Forrest is there. Galata, Tua, Arturo Gatti is there now. So a lot of experience just picked up in training in Chandler, Arizona. Let's get the official time of fight number 1 for Fernando Vargas. And here's Mr. Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jose Cobian reaches the count of 10 at 56 seconds of round number 1 in his very first professional bout from Oxnard, California. The winner by a knockout victory, Fernando Vargas.
So the crowd very happy, even though they did not see very much. The son of Fernando Vargas. Someday, Dad will tell him you were at my pro debut. Coming up on USA's Tuesday Night Fights.